Deft, a real toughie.
I am. this is a tough one, Atlas. I have a really hard time. Khan, right? And maybe Johan wants to play a little bit. Oh God, he's coming back. Malrang's doubling. Okay, he's not. I was like, is he really doubling down on this?
Oh, there's going to be a decent stun there onto Dudu, but Khan just doing his best to cope in this lane as Malrang's back again.
God, the tent!
Yeah, manages to get all the way around the rumble as well as he goes into the circle, but it ain't going to help you, my friend. Wind becomes lightning indeed, as now Johan looking for Malrang, but instead he is going to find himself a crocodile. The flash forward, the flash to answer. And Johan is going to get the speed up. Malrang doesn't quite have the audacious charge back again, but it does not matter. That is 2 swift kills in this early game, and Malrang is rewarded for his highly aggressive, highly risky play. Gonna come back. All of his camps are up outside of his red buff, by the way. Everything available. As that's the flash face breaker, as Deft might be grabbing himself a kill here as Canyon. Not a lot of options. He does, of course, have the ult, but Deft, he's got some auto attacks, and that is going to take down the Lulu, and that's a kill on the Vayne. And you're always going to be happy about that one, even if they have to give up a plate or two.
Yeah, it's a nice pick, and I really like the fadeaway equalizer from Johan there, who's not even close to any of the action, and that is...
I think he was still ganking top lane when that equalizer came down, as that's a flash forward from Vista. Okay, they'll answer with the ultimate. The Showmaker had to flash, so maybe you'll just call it worth. Because, of course, now that Deft has hit level 6, this is where, if you leave both of the AD carries bottom lane, the Vayne kills the Ezreal. Just happens.
오케이. 먹으면서 와.
Oh, he knows. He suspected it. That's insane. That's really cool. This is as straightforward as it gets. I feel like we've seen Sat's flash face breaker so many times in mid lane this series. Ironically enough, this set is kind of similar to the Renekton, like the ease of execution as...
Alright, trying to get those snips in. The needlework coming out as Dudu needs to get some autos in before he can use another one. The flash on forward is Khan. Dominus does nothing. Vista's here just to be a bit of a cheerleader, and HANWHA Esports might actually get some time with this turret. Try and grab a plate or two. Chovy is underneath this one as Canyon just going to get ulted first, actually, as there's the equalizer. Wild growth comes through, and Malrang just a little bit late, and Chovy's going to haymaker the Lulu to death.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, and I'm starting to feel like, yes, Canyon mechanically is an insane player, but we're starting to see limitations of the awareness that just takes so long to learn. Like the feeling, am I getting ganked? Is the setup being looked for? 1v1!
Yeah, Dominus comes in here. Let's see how strong the needlework is. Maybe not strong enough as Khan will get taken down. Never you mind. Gwen is still really strong and is going to win the 1v1.
That's Gwen! I don't know about that one, Khan, especially just pre-Gore Drinker. Ignite available as well. Not a play you can really...
In the mid lane. And let's have a look at this one again. Chronicler?
이거 진짜 어디야?
Like, oh, Shin's out there, which makes sense because why would Khan go for this? You are Gwen.
보내버렸어.
I mean, I was confused casting the moment, right? Because I'm like, I always assume that the players are smarter than I am. And I'm like looking at that, I'm like, but Gwen wins, right?
Oh, no! They know someone's there.
Yep, Malrang lying in wait. Oh, Johan getting closed in on. Chovy's here, though, as Malrang gives his position away. Scrap Shield comes on out. Blast Cone. It's a mano-a-mano fight. I don't know whether it's one that Johan wants to take, and it absolutely is not. Canyon, in fact, is the one that grabs that kill as Malrang. He ain't done yet. Finds Vista. Immediate flash comes out as Khan should be able to help grab this kill, and that's a second one for the Xin Zhao. And this is what this comp can do, is Deft has to flash to get himself out of there as Canyon flashes on over as well. Final hour comes in, and there's the final chapter as well. A lot of finality here as Malrang is going to prove it as Showmaker picks up the kill. Chovy gave up on the whole situation. He's looking to try and take down the mid lane outer turret. Hell in a handbasket is, I think, the direction of this game if you're looking at it from HANWHA Esports perspective.
Blow people up, especially with the more recent builds where it goes Conquerors.
Okay, this is just, there are a lot of stuff happening in this game. As Canyon's really dead again. That's his third one so far.
It's been a weird and wonderful night of LCK.
It has. It certainly has.
When it's KT that's your consistent strong team, and two of your perceived like best teams of.
I don't think you're allowed to call KT
spraying
consistent. I think that's actually
Well,
that's too much.
That's the trap.
That's a step
but
too
I mean,
far.
for tonight, just for tonight's game.
Right. Tonight
don't
they
mean-
were consistent.
Tonight, I don't mean in the grand scheme of things.
Good.
naturally. I mean just tonight.
Yeah.
And
that's mainly for the benefit of KT fans. As
Oh!
he's just dead. Showmaker's going to be able to grab that kill. Does he have a red buff? Is that what did it?
It was the Yumi Ignite.
Oh, right.
Sorry, the Showmaker Ignite.
Showmaker's the one that has Ignite. Okay.
Yeah, because he's Yumi, right?
Yeah,
They can get away with it.
That's, that shows me for not checking out the summoner spells.
Oh, I'm slowly losing my mind there, Atlas. These games they're insane, they're fun, but there's so much happening.
Yep, and it's not all sensical.
But it's better than nothing happening.
Oh,
because
precisely.
it is-
Give me this any day of the week. I love it.
Teams are doing stuff, and
To make you feel better.
oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
What would you do here as Domokia is exactly this. You don't have to really go in.
Well, speaking of going in, Chovy's going to try it. Haymaker does basically nothing, and then Yumi kills him. Okay. Yep. Johan a little bit late on that one as Khan finds yet another stun. The Condemn against the wall is going to save Dudu for the moment. Damonkia will take this turret as well. Bit of a whoopsie.
That's exactly what you do, though. You wait at the engage, then you polymorph, you marking shift back, and you play the kite deck, right? You can go aggressively if you want to, but with the current state of the game, you can just play for objectives, play for pressure. You don't really need to overforce anything.
Well, big old flash in from Malrong. They're looking for Johan. Will be able to pick that one up quite comfortably as Dudu puts down the circle, but everyone's partying inside it. It's absolutely not what you want. However, still able to make it to the relative safety of the turret, and Damwon Kia will back away for now.
Are nowhere near a 5k gold lead is near insurmountable as Malrang.
Yep, he's going to go in onto Dudu once again. However, I mean, Dudu keeps himself alive for a decent amount of time, goes golden as well as Chovy's here, and he's just going to boost his way out. Vista's going to flash as well to try and escape. Will have the blast cone to get to safety. And that is another time, you know, Dudu just overstepping a little bit. HANWHA Life Esports not wanting to fully commit to the defense.
And Damonkia are playing to their composition. I don't think they need to play aggressive, but I'm still happy to see them do it, but do it well.
Yeah.
Right? Like, measured, consistent aggression is what used to be one of the trademarks of Damonkia. Going in when you know you need to. It's a much better look than the passivity we've seen of a lot of LCK teams recently.
Oh, Malrong's just going to go in one more time. Showstopper comes through, though, as the equalizer's trying to get Showmaker out of there. Chovy survives for quite some time, but oh my goodness, Johan is so squishy. True Shot Barrage is going to come through and just take down the Rumble in the fog of war, and now Dev. I wonder whether the heroics are going to be enough, and I think I know the answer, as he's trying to get the kill off onto Khan, but instead, he's going to die to Showmaker as he tries to tumble around, do something fancy, some vain action, but it's just not going to work. And Damwon Kia are just going to grab themselves the Baron. Dudu hangs out in the mid lane, isn't able to really do anything as we go all the way back in time to watch Chovy go for this play.
The rest of the team is also not really in position. I think you can maybe try and make your way through that if you have an immediate equalizer while they're all standing on top of it. But as pointed out, this composition when ahead just feels so impossible to play into. As we can see here, like Dev fights back really, really nicely. The final chapter doesn't even really do that much. The equalizer gets a lot of damage done, but it doesn't really matter, right? Because everyone gets kept alive. The sustain is insane.
Yeah.
And everyone is so fat that it doesn't really matter as long as you get on top of them.
This Zin's out from Malrong is the most Malrong experience that we've had, but in the best possible way. We often see this happen as we're going to get another reaction.
Oh. It's paid.
Dev's got half health.
Yeah.
That's a bit silly, isn't it? I haven't actually checked in on the
fun.
Yumi items recently, but maybe I need to.
I think it's Ludens into something else. It's not fun for their opponents. 3 inhibitors down, and HANWHA Life, they started off the night so well, Atlas.
Yeah. It's not really working. These torpedoes that this kitty cat is throwing out are so dangerous as Khan fishing for an engage. You can do it all day. This Baron buff still lasting another 45 seconds. We've got Jonah Strong zooming in on this damage.
It also brings us back to something that has been missing for Damonkia for such a long time, and that is identifying the win conditions as...
All right, yeah, Chovy's going for it. That's a great stopwatch from Showmaker, though. Buys so much time. Showstopper has to be used onto Malrong. It's a suboptimal target, and Chovy may just be taken down here as Dudu gets exhausted. Vista trying to escape as well. Chovy's going to be alive, but he's blast coned to the other side of the map as Dudu's fighting all the way over there as well. Def just left on his lonesome, trying to fight against Canyon, who will take another turret shot, but he'll survive for the moment. Actually, eventually does go down as Chovy fighting Malrong. But in the meantime, the Nexus turrets are falling, and Damwon Kia will fight back against HANWHA Life Esports. Felt a little bit too good to be true after game number 1. HANWHA Life did play a good one, but Damwon Kia remind them who they are and follow up with 2 swift ones to end the night.
Canyon